have him on. Hold on. Mr. Herman, we're talking about what happened to you in a movie theater. Can you elaborate for us? I'm Nick. This is Jeff. And you're out in left field.
This is crack. Right.
Welcome back to Out in Left Field. I am your host, Nicholas, or Nick. And as always, you know my co-host, Jeff.
Woo! Yeah!
All right. Today we are talking about something super interesting. A lot of people got, I don't want to say butthurt, but yeah, they got butthurt.
But you did. I don't want to say it, but I did.
I don't want to say it, but here goes. So I'm just going to actually let you listen to it. This is Woody Harrelson, his monologue on Saturday Night Live, and I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. Maybe I should turn it up.
Okay, so the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes. And people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Being forced to do drugs? I do that voluntarily all day long. Anyway, it's a...
I heard a bunch of laughing. I heard a bunch of humorous stuff. If you watch the video, he's genuine about it. What did you hear, Jeff?
Heard the same too. I heard myself laughing about it. It's Woody. You know, it's Woody. He makes me laugh even clear back to Cheers.
What do you think that movie was called? Because I didn't see it come out.
No, I don't know. Was it Pandemic or something like that? Wasn't there one called Pandemic came out?
I don't know. I was thinking it was like, what's that new one? It might be coming out. History of the World Part 2. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. He's not going to play in it, though.
He's not. It's a Mel Brooks movie. I don't know if that's the one he was thinking of or not.
Could be.
I don't know. Sounds real interesting. I'd watch that movie. But okay. So here's a good question. What if that actually happened?
Yeah, that is a good question. That's a good question.
What if a drug cartel, and does it have to be a drug cartel? Are there any other cartels other than drugs?
I think that's the most damaging.
Are there any
That's
other?
got to be the top layer.
Are there any other big drug companies or drug cartels or anything that tries to take over the world now?
I think so. I don't know that we're hearing about it. It's probably kept under wraps.
I got to blame Donald Trump on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just feel without any substantial proof, he's the one behind it.
We should ask an expert.
I already have an expert.
Okay.
So, his name, Joe Rogan, what he says.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan Experience.
You heard Woody Harrelson on SNL? Yeah.
Did you see that
Another
immediately
Buckeye.
after Woody Harrelson had that monologue on SNL where he's joking around about a drug company forcing you to take their drug? Right after it, the next day, there's all these hit pieces, like they were timed. Like there's a hit piece in Vox, there's a hit piece in Vanity Fair, there's a hit piece calling him an anti-vaxxer and a stoner.
He sucked on Cheers.
Now, wait a minute. He is a stoner. He does partake in marijuana. Now, if you've ever seen him on marijuana, everybody has. Watched the movie Zombieland. Stoned the entire time. Doesn't even remember making it. That's why he eats Twinkies the entire movie. Every time he smokes pot, he's got to have Twinkies.
Got that sucker in his mouth.
And he's willing to take on the world. And he kind of wins. He's good at it. What else do you got to say, Joe?
Conspiracy theories. He's pushing conspiracy theories. No. That's not what he's doing. He's a joke monologue on SNL about something that makes people laugh.
Did you get conspiracy theory whenever you listen to that?
Not Woody. No, I can't say I have. Because like he said, he's a stoner, you know.
I thought he was just talking about a movie.
He said script. I mean, I heard him say script.
Well, he's talking about sitting by a palm tree in Central Park in New York.
Right.
Listen, like reading a script about the cartel. I didn't hear anything else.
Because you can kind of make a weird comparison to those two. That's the only reason why the joke works.
Yeah.
The only reason why it works is because people are thinking it. Like, so for you guys to come out and say, like, oh, conspiracy theories, no, it's jokes about a possible conspiracy theory.
Is he talking about JFK?
I'm not sure if it's that or 9/11.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's why he's sitting by a palm tree.
Yeah.
In Central Park.
The towers ain't there no more. He was looking for the towers and he found a palm tree, and so.
Wow. We should try this marijuana on one of our podcasts to see if we think about palm trees in Canada or something. I don't know.
I had an expert too that was coming in to do a talk and everything. It was actually somebody that crossed the border, but he got detained, so we're not able to actually reach him.
What was his name?
He was Ed. He was coming from Canada, and I don't know why they detained a Canadian, but yeah, he had a whole thought on this whole Saturday Night Live Woody Harrelson thing.
Makes sense. Hey, Joe, what else you got to say about it?
And the one that he's describing it's not even a real one.
That's not?
He's making a joke about what the real one was like. Maybe not the best joke. Maybe not the best delivery.
It's SNL.
But the fact that got this immediate response where all these people defend the pharmaceutical companies. They're all jumping in and defending them. Like in unison. They're all anti-vaxxer, stoner.
Now, is the movie saying that the cartel actually gives out pharmaceuticals?
Cartel's supposed to be getting rich off of it, and they've got the government and media in their pocket. I think it's what he was implying. But as in the joke, I mean, because
no, that was the script. That wasn't part of the joke. That was the script.
Right.
I don't know.
So I mean, we really, because they've brought up a controversial argument about it, we don't know what's joke and what's script because they've dissected it.
I don't even know.
It's kind of like the Bible thumpers and all in different parts of the country. You can't, is that?
I can't touch you.
You know how people just decipher everything wrong, or not wrong, but they've got their own opinion of it. They break it down to where the true meaning's actually lost.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, if you're talking about the Bible, so you have a Holy Bible, okay? and then you have like 35 different churches
Yeah.
that like developed off of that. Like nobody came together and said, "This is what's it."
Yeah.
Well, no, I believe bunnies and fairies came off of, a meteor, and this is how we got dinosaurs. And I'm like, "Fuck you talking about? That's in the Bible." What else you got to say?
And instead of saying it sucked, or instead of saying, "Hey, stick to acting," instead, no, it's like they all wanted to jump in to defend the vaccine. They all wanted to jump in and defend the pharmaceutical companies from this anti-vaxxer stoner actor.
This seems like a great movie. Like, I really want to watch this movie. And every time, Woody didn't really sell it for me. Joe Rogan is the one that's selling this movie for me. And I mean, it gets great every time I press play.
Right.
He's talking.
Right,
It's just interesting that they all take that route. I get criticized in the monologue, but all taking that route. That's an anti-vax conspiracy theory. Like, is it? No, he's joking about a way things went down.
Yeah, well said, Joe.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, a joke is a joke is a joke. You can't look at it and say a joke is a horse, but it's white.
Right.
Huh?
Right. Jokes have different colors.
Do they?
Well, yeah, they've got different languages, different colors, different looks. I mean, look at me. I've got a face for radio. Here I am.
Well, hey, listen. All right, on the back over here. now look.
See it.
I want you to close your eyes and tell me what joke this is, what joke this says, and how many jokes this is.
3, 10, and 9.
You got the last one right. That's my point, though. I mean, what's funny to one person offends the next person. That you have the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated. Jeff, if I treat you how I want to be treated, you're going to put me in jail for sexual harassment.
No, I'm going to shoot you. Shoot you like the lame horse you are. Well, there's a lot of. We need to interview one of these conspiracy theorists because there's a lot. I mean, they're bringing up points that they're not actually touching on. You know what I mean? When we break it down to the pandemic, the pharmaceuticals did come up with a solution, so they say, or did they? But did they come up with it because the world was in crisis, or did they come up with it because there was a lot of government money to get, or maybe somebody else's money to get, or there's a lot of theories that can spawn off of that, but they're not touching on any of that. It's just, let's just call Woody names and
it's not even a theory anymore. So the pandemic was brought on. I know you're gonna laugh at me, but the clown college. The clown college. The Clown College of America. And the reason being is they were short those noses, those red noses.
Yeah.
It's made out of the same. It's made out of it's made out of the same material as the plastic gloves. And you understand that like 3 months in, there were no more plastic gloves.
Right.
The clowns made a killing.
I'm offended by that.
You can be offended all you want. It's the clowns.
You're a clownophobe.
I'm okay with that.
Are you? You're okay with being called names?
What?
You're an idist?
Sticks and stones, man. You know, and I live by that. I mean, I look like
You live by sticks and stones?
I look like Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
That's Uncle Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Or
not to infringe on anybody.
creepy Uncle Kool-Aid. Creepy Uncle Kool-Aid came in and said, "Oh yeah."
Show them your handles.
I'd rather show you my spout.
Ooh, that went dark.
Hit me over and pour me out.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's just a lot to be said about what a lot of people are saying. Let me tell you.
It really does, man. And it I keep thinking of Uncle Kool-Aid. Do you think anybody was pissed off? Like whenever Kool-Aid busts through that wall?
I don't know, because I never seen any studs on those walls he busted through. It was always just like, huh?
In the late 90s they had studs. Early on it was early on, like in the 80s and early 90s, it was just
like sheetrock.
No, it was just drywall, and all the contractors of the world said that's not real. That's not a real house that would fall and kill those kids. So they started putting studs in and insulation and everything and asbestos, and that's why most of the kids that ran those commercials died like a couple years later.
They thought the insulation was cotton candy. That's why.
Yeah. So if you're interested, I actually have Uncle Kool-Aid on a phone call. Uncle Kool-Aid, are you there?
Rock and I think it's a right for people to have bad health care. For people to have bad health care.
What?
For people to have bad health care.
What is that?
Over there, that creek, man, I found a couple of soaps on the Arrowhead.
Joe?
My son's business dealings were not anything with everybody that he's talking about, not even remotely number one. We're not anything with everybody that he's talking about, not even remotely number one.
Uncle Kool-Aid, I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying. Are you talking to me or like grade school kids and trying to make them laugh?
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true and international effort to pressure.
Can you repeat that one more time?
True and international effort to pressure.
Did you get that, Jeff?
Yeah, he was talking out his ass.
All right. Uncle Kool-Aid, you sound like a pervert anyway. What were you saying?
True and international effort to pressure.
Am I missing? One more time. I understood that last part.
That's because that was CNN. That was them telling you. That was a recap from CNN, I think.
I thought that was Fox News.
Could be. I don't know.
They
all own each other.
They all what?
They all own each other.
Own each other. Yeah, that's not what I heard. I'm sorry.
B. No B.
B
or not to be. They probably do that too. Whoo!
That's a good joke. So we got this movie. Woody Harrelson turned down. It's not the Mel Brooks movie, History of the World. What else could it be?
I don't know. They remaking Golden Girls?
Golden Girls. You went with Golden Girls.
I know you're a fan.
Listen.
There was a lot of medication there.
Listen. There's a lot of 50 to 70-year-old women right now that you just pissed off.
Oh, I know it. I know it. I'll see you at Walmart. You can tell me what you think of me there.
Oh, Ruthie's got to run you over with a cart. Don't you ever talk about Blanche like that.
What's your theory then?
Man, here's a theory. Maybe he's just making a joke. Maybe there was no real movie. Maybe he just said, "Hey, wouldn't it be
so
fun?"
what I'm hearing you say is that they're coming out with a new Jackass movie.
No.
Where do we want to stop on this?
where I'm going, and I hate that you missed this. They're doing a parody on Pablo Escobar.
I didn't say that.
Pablo Escobar, one of the most well-known cartel guys of all time. I think he died in the 90s or 80s or something like that. Yeah, they just had it was just a Netflix show called Escobar, wasn't it? Or Pablo or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Seemed like a decent man sometimes to the people
Yeah,
he
but
loved.
he didn't die of natural causes.
No. He died like the dog that he was. Actually, it was really messed up how he died. In today's standards, all the cops that shot and killed him would be in prison by now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm thinking what they did, the Mexican nationalists, is they took his body and they froze it kind of like they did Walt Disney. And in the movie where the drug cartel comes out and buys up, America.
Whoa. What do you mean they froze up Walt Disney?
You didn't know that?
No.
Seriously. Yeah. Walt Disney's frozen because he had an illness and they froze him to find a cure.
Well, that changes everything.
He's in cryogenesis right now.
So there's hidden meanings in the Frozen movie that has connections to the disease that he had. And wow.
One of the main songs on Frozen 2 is Into the Unknown.
Yeah.
Maybe
you
it's
heard
his
it first
kids.
here, folks.
Maybe it's his kids that are going, I can hear you, but I don't. Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't think about that, Jeff.
Want to build a snowman?